So I'm here in Portland, Oregon, reporting for the Occupy Media podcast. And I'm here with my friend Carlos. And he has a story about his student debt, as it were. So let's get into it, man. What's up?
All right, well, you know, I'm from Portland, Oregon. I graduated up the street, actually, from Lincoln High School in 1999. And I made my way to college in the city of Eugene, Oregon, and I decided to go to the community college there and, you know, start cracking at the credits, and figured I would transfer them to another school eventually. But in any case, the price of college being what it is and what it was at the time, regardless, I had to get a job and was working full-time at that point in 1999. And I was working alongside some folks who had graduated years ago before me, and they were making about $1 more than I was an hour, and they had degrees. And I was observing this and realized that, you know, I just started this job. I could be making as much as this guy in 8 months or 2 years or whatever it was, without all the debt incurred. And because I didn't want to be a doctor, because I wasn't interested in getting a PhD or doctorate in any field, I decided I was just going to drop out of college and not pursue any field and not even go for a degree, because I realized at that moment in 1999 that if I'm working alongside people who have degrees of all sorts and they're only making $1 more than me, and they're working the job that I have because there's no other work out there, then I better not get caught in this racket. And that was something I observed back in '99. I was like, fuck this. This is a racket. And I mean, you'd walk out on the campus and there'd be people there, hey, do you want a credit card? You know what I mean?
Wait a minute. You mean like in a 70s movie where you're walking in the subway and a guy opens up his jacket, he's got a bunch of watches in there, he's like, hey, you want a credit card?
No.
Like that bad? Like,
not even that.
Like pushers on the street at the bus stop?
Worse, they had tables set out on the sidewalk right in front on the strip there, so they could just stop you all day and try and get you, you know, an $800 credit card. You just got away from home and you're ready to live at large, whatever the fuck. But there was just all these inclinations to put myself in debt being thrust in front of me, and whether it was college or a credit card or whatever have you, it's just something I thought, well, it's not worth it, and I'll take my chances just being a working stiff like the rest of humanity without the college debt.
So if you had the banker's ear, man, I mean, if you could talk to the board of the board of Goldman Sachs, or you know, Bear Stearns, or any of these other dare I say vile corporate persons that basically prey upon youth with this whole student debt slavery thing, what would it be? What would you have to say to them? And I'm not encouraging you to say, you know, anything mean. I'm just, you know, if you could reach out to them possibly, what would you say to them?
I would remark on the extent to which they are able to capitalize on debt, whether it's from schools, whether it's from a monetary system, whether it's from putting, you know, the taxpayer into debt through war, whatever have you. I would just remark and not commend them, but, you know, let them know that, hey, you guys run a fucking pretty decent racket. You should go to jail for it.